Hey guys, what's going on? Without further ado, I apologize for the wait. I know it's been a couple of days. I've been really busy. When I told you I was gonna post this video, my official John Wick Chapter 4 spoiler review. This is spoilers, so if you haven't seen it by now and don't want spoilers, click away, watch it, and come back when you have seen the film. So I wanna I wanna get right into it, man. So I had a really good time with this movie. Like that's the one thing that's guaranteed. Like with a lot of flops lately, or even with DC and Marvel just not hitting the mark lately. With John Wick, every time a John Wick movie comes out, man, like you can have a good time sitting in the theater with your popcorn, just enjoying the experience. And Donnie Yen was in this film, which is always for me a plus. If you get Donnie Yen, John Wick in a film, like man, you know that was crazy. Donnie Yen killed it. He crushed it in this film, badass as ever. You know, with all of his moves, he played the blind person in this film, and if anybody can pull that off, it's Donnie Yen, uh, which is not the first time he's played like multiple blind people. For example, I believe, when he was in Star Wars, um, isn't that crazy, guys? Donnie Yen was in Star Wars Rogue One, which I wish they'd bring him back. Um, but that's for future conversations. So he played the blind person there too, but he killed it. Uh, the action, like I've said before, top notch. Like this is like I've heard a lot of people say it like before I watched this film, and when I saw the film, like I was curious to see what I thought, and I'm pretty I'm pretty much in the same boat as what I've been hearing from some other people. Like this is to me, you know, when I watched this film, I was like, man, this is like a video game movie, but in the best way possible. Like all the badass scenes, all the how the video game structure plays out is pretty much John Wick 4 in like the most awesome way ever. I will say, in my initial reaction, I said, this movie alongside the first one, like I still haven't really decided yet which one between those two is my favorite. But it's definitely those two. The second and third, were good, action packed. But this one really stands out. Now, in terms of practicality or being like realistic and all that stuff, this is not that movie. Okay, John Wick survived things that not even like I think like all these all your favorite superheroes, they've all been through things in movies and taken damage, and not compared to John Wick. Like this man's been ran over by hundreds of cars, like falling off 2, 3, probably more like 10 like stories, survived that. But like I say, that's the video game fake aspect of it, and just you know, pure action, badassery, right, that stuff that you like to see, that I like to see as well. And they just, it's like every movie they come out, like, because the first one was such a surprise, I think, for everybody. Each one they make, each movie, John Wick movie they make, they feel like they have to bump it up a notch. And but they definitely did, they definitely, you know, banged it out of the park with this one. I think on the story level, just I think the first one was, it was more grounded. You got the badass scenes, but like John Wick was more humanized, right? Like he took damage, like he wasn't, this unbeatable, or I mean he won, he won the fights, but I'm saying like it wasn't just so like dominantly like him wiping out everybody. But in this movie, he does that, man. He just, nobody, he did have, some back and forth with some, with some guys, but really, you know, he took he took so much damage that he just brushed off. Like there was a scene where he and Andy Fishburne, his character, were talking, and he gave him bulletproof vest and said, "This is for all occasions, formal, combative, and whatnot." And from then on, man, like he really used that. Like it was like, what is that? What's that vest made out of? Like adamantium? Like, man, like he been through it in this film. But awesome action, like I said. And there was one more thing I wanted to talk about, and it's not oh, that's right, guys. The ending. Okay. So John Wick dies. Like they actually killed, like what's so ironic about that, like I was talking about, throughout the whole movie until the end, because I was surprised. I was like, wait, where are they? I was like, are they really going to do that? And especially right now, because this is still all up in the air. There's still, business, politics, and all that goes into it. But here's the deal. John Wick right now, because, as of right now, Marvel, DC, other than, I know, the Mandalorian's running right now. I haven't been able to see it. I don't, have Disney Plus right now. So probably be a while until, I can, share my thoughts on that. But when it comes to John Wick, like it's tracking, big numbers right now at the box office. And even though they killed him at the end, but I mean, it's John Wick. Like money, remember this, guys, money, this talks, okay? And if this movie keeps bringing in the money, you bet you're gonna see John Wick Chapter 5. I guarantee you this. So let me know what you guys think. Share your comments down below. And if you have not done so and you watch my videos, this is a gentleman's agreement, or for ladies too. If you watch my content, just it's agreement that it's everything is free on YouTube. You don't you just hit that subscribe button. There's no cost. Well, the cost is you're helping support me as I create this content, and we go from there. It's just that's that's the price that comes with it. So I appreciate you guys for doing that, and I will see you guys in the next video. As always, peace.